And he's the genius behind the jumpsuit, the brains behind the black. Meet the star designer who knows that clothes make the cowboy, and the crooners. Primetime Monday with Elizabeth Vargas, John Quinones, Cynthia McFadden, and Chris Cuomo. Quinones.
It seems there are two things you have to do in Nashville if you want to be a star. First, you have to play here at the Bluebird Cafe. Second, you have to go to Manuel. The legendary clothing designer has made his mark on some of the biggest names in show business. Here's Dan Harris.
It may not look like much from the outside, but this former bordello in downtown Nashville is the exact center of the country music fashion universe. Its proprietor, a 70-year-old Mexican-born designer known simply as Manuel, has for more than 3 decades been dressing the brightest stars in the entertainment world.
Listen, I know Dolly Parton since she was in training bras. You know, I knew Johnny Cash since he was young, 1957.
His style, in a word, flash. Manuel says he goes through 500,000 rhinestones a year.
7,000 to 10,000 rhinestones on an outfit?
Yes. It's easy to do once you get into the design.
Let it not be said that you skimp on rhinestones.
Oh, no, 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 no.
The glitter is irresistible to chart-topping country stars like Brooks and Dunn.
Once he gets you in here, then it's going to cost you some money.
Manuel's outfits do not come cheap.
I bet Ronnie's just dying to know what I want for Christmas.
A suit might run you $7 grand or more. But clients get more than a suit. They get a piece of history. Manuel is perhaps the most potent pop culture force you've never heard of. For starters, he was the one who put Elvis in a jumpsuit.
And I let that lonesome whistle.
He helped Johnny Cash become the Man in Black. The Lone Ranger's mask, James Dean's famous hat, all Manuel.
I wanted to make fantastic clothes for people, something that was different.
Manuel first handled a needle and thread at an age when most kids are barely out of kindergarten.
When you were 7 and you picked up that first pair of scissors and you put your hands on the sewing machine for the first time, you said, "This is me."
I felt that, yeah, I belonged there somehow.
Brimming with ambition, he came to Hollywood at age 21, and soon he was dressing the likes of the Rat Pack. Frank Sinatra once tipped him $1,000. More recently, he helped create Dwight Yoakam's Hillbilly Deluxe style, and just as important, he looked after those famous jeans.
The jeans that he wears today many times are the same ones that I have repaired for 16 years.
But of all his famous clients, the one whose stage style may owe the most to Manuel is Elvis. Manuel met Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, in a bar in 1956.
Colonel Parker told me this kid is worth $1 million, so let's dress him up.
On the Colonel's request, Manuel made Elvis this gold lame jacket.
The most horrible suit I ever made in my life, but there he is, you know, one of the most famous ones.
And then there was this classic.
Was it difficult to convince him to put himself in a jumpsuit?
It was because he could not understand really what it was.
At first, Elvis thought he was talking about putting him in farmer's overalls. But in the end, Manuel's clients have to trust him to create not just clothes, but an image. And that may be his most significant contribution to the Nashville music scene, the ability to transform down-home country boys into rhinestone cowboys.
How do you convince somebody who's pretty macho to put on rhinestones and glitter?
Tell them, hey, you have to have respect for the public that pays 10 cents to go see you. When they go to church, they dress up. When they go to visit grandma, they dress up. You're going to entertain people. You better dress up like an entertainer.
Our thanks to Dan Harris. We'll be back with more from Nashville.